Hello and welcome back to PonyCam. It's been quite a long time since I've said that, so everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much if you stuck around. I just thought it was about time I popped on here and introduced you to my very own pony. This is Toby. I've had him for about 2 weeks now, and this is just a little introductory video to tell you a little bit about him. So Toby is a gelding. He's 13.2, he's 9 years old, and he is a grey, which is a blessing and a curse because I think he is beautiful, but he also takes an awful lot of cleaning. But never mind, I chose him, so it's my own fault. So his breeding is unknown. He is just down as a cob, and before I got him, he was used for all sorts of things, basically a low-level all-rounder, but mostly hacking and jumping. Jumping is his favourite thing in the world, apparently. I haven't done too much of that yet, so I'm looking forward to finding out how much he enjoys that. He's not particularly established on the flat yet, although having said that, he does understand seat and leg aids really well, so he has the idea. He just needs to build up a little bit of fitness and a little bit of strength, so that's something we're going to work on. The other good thing is that because he knows about leg aids and going sideways, he can also do gaits, which is very, very helpful for when I'm riding by myself, as I now am, getting in and out of the school, and also for hacking. So in terms of what I've been doing with him and what I'm planning to do with him in the short term and the long term, while he settles in, we're just going to be doing lots of bits and bobs of everything. So flat, jumping, hacking, fitness work, groundwork, just to get him used to life at the yard. And then we will crack on with some more intensive flat work and more technical stuff over the winter in the school, when obviously we can't hack out and about quite as much because of the ground. So Toby is very safe to hack. I've taken him out a couple of times now and he is just fantastic. He's great in traffic, brilliant in open spaces, cantering in a group. We met some cows today and he was fine, and he's settled in really well generally at the yard over the last couple of weeks. Again, it's early days, but he now has a little group of friends that he hangs out with in the field, which I absolutely love. So the longer term plans with him, I don't really know at the moment, to be honest. Like I said, I've only had him 2 weeks. So it's just going to be a case of seeing what he enjoys, really. If he likes getting out and about, then maybe I'll take him to some local shows and things. I certainly don't have any plans to compete him, a lot. That's never been something I'm interested in. But I will be taking him cross-country schooling at some point. Apparently that is his absolute favourite thing in the world. So hopefully that should be fun for both of us. I'm just waiting for the saddler to come out before I do anything more intensive with him. The eagle-eyed of you may have noticed his saddle isn't the best fit, just from these videos. So yes, he's getting the saddler out and he's had the dentist out and he's all good to go. So soon we will be able to crack on. So in terms of when I decided I wanted my own pony, this was another question that a few of you asked on Instagram. Me and my mum, Robin, we both sort of decided end of last summer, last autumn, that was when we thought, you know what? We are now in the position where actually it would be really nice to have our own pony. And for me, financial-wise and timing-wise, I've just felt ready. And we've been riding lots of the greener Red Wings ponies. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen a few of those. So we felt a bit more confident with our riding in terms of not just riding school ponies. Not that they all are push button at this riding school, but we'd ridden greener horses, slightly trickier horses, helping them to learn. So we both felt a bit more confident in our own abilities, and our instructor agreed that we would be fine with our own pony as well. So we set out on our search, and we started that search about 9 months ago. So it was a long, hard road to find Toby. We weren't searching the entire time. We did stop and start, and we did actually consider buying 4 other horses and ponies before we bought Toby. Unfortunately, they just didn't work out. We had 2 failed vettings. We had a horse that was sold before we could get the vet out to see it. There was another pony that I absolutely loved, but it just wasn't quite safe enough to hack for my liking. So yeah, it was getting to the point where we were getting a bit frustrated with the whole situation. We'd seen an awful lot of horses that were not as described, and quite a few others that were lovely but just not for us. So we actually found Toby's advert on Facebook. I was checking all of the normal advertising sites and also popping onto Facebook every now and then, and his little advert popped up, and I just saw a couple of pictures of him and the brief description, and I thought, oh, he just looks really fun and really safe. So I messaged the lady and we had a chat and went to see him, and he was exactly as he looked in the videos and the pictures that she sent me in the description. As soon as I got on, he just felt really safe. He stood there while I fiddled with his girth and my stirrups. We hacked up to the school, we walked, trot, cantered round, went over poles, did a teeny tiny little, not even a jump really, just more of a raised pole, but just to see how he found it. And he was off my leg, forward, but listening the whole time, and lovely and safe. And I just thought he was such a sweet pony. And my mum got on as well. She did the same, got on and had the exact same experience. He was just absolutely fantastic and just gave me that nice feeling of, oh, I feel safe, I feel happy, this pony makes me happy to ride. So from then we organised the vetting and he passed with flying colours, thank goodness. And then he came home the next week. So I do share Toby with my mum. I did purchase him with my mum, shared, and he is kept at the yard that I've been at for years and years, having my riding lessons. It's also a livery yard, so he is on full livery at that livery yard, which means I've got all the facilities that I know really well, and also lots and lots of help if and when I need it, and also lessons with my regular instructor, which is really, really helpful. So hopefully, as you can see from the videos, he is settled in so well. Most of the camera shot footage or the phone footage is from the first week, which is why we're being slightly tentative with him, because we didn't really know what he was going to be like when he came home, but we shouldn't have worried, he was absolutely fine. And the GoPro footage is more from this week, a little bit more hacking. And he has just been a dream, honestly. He's got a little cheeky side to him, but I mean, he's a cob and a pony, so that was always going to happen. And someone else asked on Instagram what his favourite snack is, and once again, he's a cob, so really anything that could possibly be edible. So yeah, that is my new pony, Toby. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. Please note that I will not be answering things like how much he cost, or, you know, questions about his old home, things like that, just for privacy reasons. I don't think that's really fair on his previous owners. But yeah, any questions, let me know. And I will be posting some more GoPro videos with Toby, not as regularly as I used to. It won't be like every single week, but just when I wear the GoPro, I will make a video and put it up for you. So yeah, watch this space, and thank you for watching.